unfortunate effect in that he smashed his teeth.
That's got to be an occupational hazard. You're catching plates in your mouth. Hardly a surprise.
He has a change of implement, and he does juggle meat.
He juggles joints of meat.
It's romantic, it's exciting, it's exotic, it's intense, it's dramatic. Pretty much exactly like its film industry. Would you explain?
The industry of entertainment and happiness and situations where we can all smile is being destroyed.
Hollywood comedians ever to have lived.
Yeah, they're talking about you can see the people there. They're getting praised galore. They're getting looked after. I mean, you know, there's me, right, in my own country, United Kingdom, sectioned in my own country where I was born. Yeah, I am like royalty. I'm like 54 years old, suffering mental torment from NHS. Right, taking my iPhone, my iPad, my reason to live. You know, I was a cub, a scout, an army cadet. I raised money for Help the Aged when I was a child.
Production with the black lady actor, and I kneeled down at my parents' feet and I cried and I said thank you.
He's a good man. Looking at him, I'd say he's a good man, right? All I'm trying to tell you is we are all human.
And that was for my parents to decide to move their life from
my parents, well, they separated, and my mum took me to Desborough House, a mental health place, right? And she got me into a situation with mental health, and it was because of Carol Flood's son, Steve Flood. And do you know what? Since I was selling pianos from 175 before the internet, right? Raising money. I've been raising money for help children, right? Children, right? I'm giving money to children, right? And now we've got the internet. And we've got the very, very sick-minded guidelines and community standards. TikTok, right? It was illegal to talk to my mother. It was illegal to buy food from the co-op shop, right? Real_20. No, real _raver_2020 is suspended on TikTok. Multiple violations. And do you know what? I don't know, I feel like they make you feel like you're the worst man on this planet. TikTok has got to be removed off the internet. They're very sick, they're twisted, they're messed up. And not only that, Twitter, right? The Real Stoned Raver at Comedy Section UK, right? It's been suspended, continuously suspended and destroyed. Do you know why? We can't do comedy. We're not allowed to do comedy. No. Because Twitter, again, another racist website, a very prejudiced, a very horrible organisation. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, well, they've got their issues as well. Guidelines and community standards. You know, and I'm relating with people in America, right? I sent a package, right, to someone in America, a guy, you know, he's a good man, Jake Coggs, right, and his friends, right? And what it is, I'm on benefits. I get my government benefits. You know, I told personal independent payments about my life and about everything, really, about how the NHS destroyed me and how the police in this country destroyed the citizens in the United Kingdom, right? And everyone's getting just dominated everywhere. And I remember when I looked after the family next to my mother's, right, we come up with Gordy, the family friend, right? That's me, okay? Trust fund against domination. A trust fund. An organisation that's going to be bigger than ever. Like, it's going to look after the planet, right? People like you at TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, you're going to be history. You're going to pay all your money to people like me, and I will look after the world if I have to.
of marriage, and I didn't realise you were still sneaky.
I'm a little bit traumatised. It's now, what time is it now? Let's have a look. It's bloody 20 past 5 in the morning. And the thing is, I started doing some very funny stuff, right? Adult comedy, and it was great. And it had some funny music with it, and I left a message to a woman who's doing some funny stuff, you know, and that. And like, I've got T-shirts. So I've got, you know, I thought I was talking to Sandra Marcus, but it wasn't. It was a bloody 20-year-old kid, a black kid, right? Somewhere, bobbing his head around, telling me how much he loves me, and he's using Sandra Marcus' photograph, right? And he's actually using it, and he's trying to get me to give him gift cards, right? And also, it's happened a few times where men have ladies' pictures, right? Okay, so there's a lot of victims suffering everywhere, right? And in the guidelines and the community standards, they're just absolutely disgusting. They're no good. They're not even investigating the situation. They're just doing nothing.
I asked for an outfit that's sophisticated and dignified.
Yeah, he asks for what he wants and he gets what he wants, and he's quite happy. He's buzzing. Yeah, he's got that. You know, yeah, always you can see what he's wearing and all that. And there's me, right? Look, you can see where are we? This is a one-bedroom apartment, right? That door, right? The NHS come through that door and took me away and locked me up, took my iPhone and my iPad, right? And I'm the man that was lifting pianos all over the country and putting them into people's houses on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, right? On Christmas Day and Boxing Day, pianos in people's houses before the internet. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. You've caused me a lot of upset over the years, and also vivid homes. They're definitely an issue. When I moved into this place to rest, they destroyed everything I'd done, and it was in the newspapers. And I'm going to tell you now straight away, all the lawyers that are so shit, it's unbelievable. They actually don't do fuck all. All they want is your money, 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 money. That's it. The lawyers are shit, no good. No good. And I've actually got a mug, which I've had done. I've got a friend in Halifax in the United Kingdom. And, well, like I say, I mean, we've got mugs, you know, like a mug. Right? I can bury it under the ground and it can be found in a million years, right? And they can see that the real stone draper was investigating everything around, you know, like people, trust fund against domination, the situation with people suffering, you know, cutting their wrists and wanting to die, you know, and Keith Gordon is dead. And he was with me in Melbourne Lodge, in a section unit, and we got released. And we ain't done nothing wrong. We are human beings. He is dead. And you are making me upset. You know, NHS, you really destroyed me, like I say, but now this is the website, the dodgy website. Right, now what we've got to look at is we've got to look at the websites, the social media sites, TikTok. Right, you'll see the Real Stone Raver at Comedy Section UK is definitely suspended, and Real_Raver_2020 on TikTok is definitely suspended. And let's see now what else we got. Is it something to do with weed that's actually growing out the ground, a natural thing that's probably been growing for centuries, you know, going back, taking us back to when the pharaohs were out and Jesus Christ. I can imagine they probably did smoke weed. I can imagine, right? And I look at you and I look at the way it is now today, right? I'll be dead soon. I'll be dead. And well, my mum's in her 70s, right? And I was talking to my mother, and it was removed. Do you know why? Because it was bloody illegal. It was illegal to talk to my own mother. I come out of her womb, you know what I mean? And I can't even talk to her because TikTok are racists and bloody fucking Twitter. I'm trying to check on my neighbour to see how he is, because NHS, National Health Services, right, decided, you know, this nipper, he's 25, he's been in the army, he was sectioned and locked up 4 times, right? His brother, Alistair, in his 30s, right, sectioned for 2 years, and they said he was schizophrenic, and that's exactly what they've done to me, right? To the NHS, I've got to pay a lot of money. Vivid Homes, well, the garden, I made it very nice. It was in the newspapers, and you ruined everything. You're dominant, you're evil. And Liz, the community officer, she's a disgusting mess. She goes to Amsterdam, she gets high on cannabis and weed, and she comes back straight through my door with adult social care, Julie, and they're saying if I don't hoover my floor and pick up my clothes, all right, they're going to take away me my tenancy, and I'll have to get out of this room. I won't be able to sleep in this bedroom. I won't be able to, you know, this is my space, the place where I rest, and I'm dragged out of it and thrown around all over the country. Right, I'm sick. I'm not mentally sick. I'm fucking clued up, ready to fucking make you all pay like fuck. You're all gonna fucking pay, you bastards. I'm going to fucking destroy you. I'm going to make you pay. The world is going to be behind me. I know they will be. In the end, I'm going to get all the money I want out of you little fucking bastards. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Who else is there? Vivid Homes, definitely Vivid Homes, because I come all this way to bloody fucking sit and rest after lifting pianos into homes for many years, right, and making everybody happy, even on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, you know, and you're trying to kill me, you're trying to destroy me, you're upsetting me. I want county courts and, you know, kings and queens and fucking princesses and princes, you know, people around the world to stand forward and say that man is suffering. Yes, I am. Gordon Thomas White, right, born in August 1967, when Beatles and John Lennon and all them kind of people were around, you know.
Would the situation be better for those young people if somebody else was in that post, if it was a different teacher or a different head teacher or a different CEO? And if the answer is yes, then that's when we start having the discussion about heads rolling.
The new hospital, you know better than perhaps most departments what a frustration that has been. And clearly that was predicated on the fact that the existing hospital was starting to deteriorate. We couldn't see a long-term future for this building again.
They're not going to go very far, because to be honest, I've noticed the NHS that they're employing children, right? This is like, I was at the General Hospital where I was born, and I was bloody, it was a physical issue. I'll show you my stomach, right? Oh, I can't show you my stomach because you'll see my personal parts. But there is a lot of pain there, right? Okay, it's massive, it's terrible. And what it is, it was a physical issue, and the NHS decides, well, he's said a couple of stories, he's probably spoken a bit fast, it's because I'm under duress, I'm suffering, anxiety, and the way it is, the mental health, the way you just drag me around and throw me about and make me want to die. You're going to pay, NHS, you're definitely going to pay.
You're brave enough to come here, brave enough to tell your story.
Yeah, and I'm brave enough, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to be keeping on about this, about you paying what you owe. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, definitely Twitter, definitely Vivid Homes, definitely the NHS, and whoever else is there. Let's see now, well...
Things like the birth of a refined sensibility. I'm going to do that nonetheless. I don't care how anachronistic it is. With this tiny piece from Poissonby, it seems to me that we have right in front of us the dawn of the idea of beauty.
The individuality that we're at first so struck by isn't quite as simple as it seems. It's true that no two of these figures are quite alike, but the differences between them that the craftsmen have introduced turn out to be rather formulaic.
There is a future for the Mediterranean. Life in this sea can be protected. It can be preserved.
Can I be protected? Can I be preserved? Because I feel like you want to kill me. You know, you just want me to die.
$1,000.
You know, you're evil bastards. You can tell straight away. Your assessments, NHS.
It all starts with these goggles.
Yeah, well, well, I'll say, I'm going to go, right, because I'm upset and destroyed, right? I'm trying to do comedy and I can't even do that. No, because it's wrong. Everything I do is wrong. You know, everything I say or do is just absolute madness. It's crazy. It's like, oh my God.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how I've been treated. I can't believe it. There is people that say, fuck the NHS. They're not going to cage the real stone draper. And we've got Twitter, racist Twitter, who don't like the real stone draper. They're all right with Gordy Eastley, yeah, but they're not the real stone draper at Comedy Section UK. Now, this is it, right? This is how fucked up and twisted the world is getting. You're going to pay, and I'm sure I've got America behind me, 100%. Actually, no, I probably haven't actually, because they've got Facebook in America, the owners of Facebook, and we've got the Dutch Embassy. I'm sure they own Universal Music, and there's bloody Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that shit to deal with. All the community standards and guidelines. Do you know what? Before the internet, life was a lot better. People could smile. People could probably... Well, the only thing they had to worry about was weed and cannabis, and about the police brutality. Everywhere you look, there's police upset, everyone with all their attitude and their brutality. The taxi driver, only a week ago, right, he says, yeah, they put their uniforms on and they just destroy people left, right and centre. And I was dragged out of this place, right, by one man. Right, he put me in his car and he took me to Western Supermarket. That's 80 or 90 miles away, right? And what it was, okay, they put me in that section, they pinned me down, stuck a needle in my ass, and I had a little bit of weed, and I did have it, and I lit it up, and a man in there, he was like devastated. He went, I went to prison because of weed. I can imagine the police have probably destroyed a few families around here and everywhere all the time. Probably dominance. Right, go in there, go on, attack him, go on, grab him. That's it, chuck him in the jail or something. And it was only yesterday, I think it was, or maybe this morning, someone is going to jail for over 30 years. I think it was 34 years, I'm sure it was, or something like that. Someone's going into jail for a long time. And it's evil, nasty bastard fucking police officers again. Fucking as a human being, you're doing this to people. You think you can do that for 30 odd years? Police, you're gonna fucking pay. NHS, you're gonna fucking pay, right? TikTok, definitely you're gonna fucking pay, you bastards. You banned me 3 times, and I've told you to fuck off 3 fucking times. I'm so clued up. You make me swear, so now I swear. This is it. I'm half blind, I'm overweight, I've got lower backaches, I'm fucking in pain most days with my stomach. But no, you can't go to the general hospital, you can't get into an ambulance, you don't know where the fuck you're going to end up. You're going to go, right? This is it, I'm going to tell you now, right? I'm going to fucking destroy all of you. You're all going to fucking pay like fuck. And I'm going to fucking, if I get the rights to kill you, I'm going to make sure you're fucking finished, that's it. Right? You're going to be gone. And if Jesus Christ says, look, man, he's killing people, it's these people who are killing them people, and fucking, it's like that, it's like this, it's like that. I'd do my best to fucking assist and help and make sure everyone's going to be just fine, smiling and happy.
I feel like I'm a cinnamon stick in a really hot bowl of porridge.
He feels like he's a cinnamon stick.
Now you look like a look.
I got up. I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared. I come here and I was dominated and destroyed. Firstly by Vivid Homes.
My name is Nathan. I've got a long beard. That's purely because I'm Asian.
London Boys is a really good example of David using...
Yeah, and I'm not racist, you know what I mean?
Point. If you're going to write a song called London Boys and you are from London, and it's about you being a young man in London, then the accent really drives the point home.
Yeah, I was a young man. I was up and down the country. I was in Somerset. I was in London. I was in the Dutch Embassy, And I think about it, right? Seriously, how you treat me now. How you treat me now. You sick bastards.
Coming from nothing. And I said, I don't come from nothing, I come from something. He says,